Yes, madam. Madam? Hello?
Sir, tell me, sir.
Can
We
you
can hear you.
able to hear my voice, madam?
Yeah, it's clear. We can hear you.
Okay. Shall I start now, madam?
Just a minute, sir. We'll introduce you, then we'll start the meeting.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Good afternoon, all of you. Respected Srinivasan sir, C.M.S, faculty members of all the participants, then all the participants that are gathered here, a warm welcome to all of you. Today, we are organizing a webinar on cloud computing, changing archetype for IT. Dr. S. Srinivasan sir is our resource person. Dr. S. Srinivasan is an associate professor of School of Computing and IT, Jain deemed to be University, Bangalore. He has more than 22 years of experience, which includes 20 years of teaching and 2 years of industry experience. His research is in cloud computing, security on cloud computing. He has conducted so many workshops, seminars, webinars on various topics like cloud computing, big data and data analysis, IoT and smart devices, mobile operating system, computer ethics, etc. On behalf of C.M.S College and Department of Computer Science, I welcome you, sir, for this webinar. I warmly welcome all the participants gathered here. For the participants, please mute your mic and video for the smooth conduct of the webinar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your nice and excellent speech.
Thank you, sir.
Now I am going to share my screen. Are you able to?
Yeah, it is visible. It is visible.
Can you able to hear my voice, madam?
Yeah, sure. Audible, sir. Sir, it is audible.
Yes, madam. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Very good afternoon. I heartily thank to C. madam and the management of the C.M.S college. Today I am going to deliver a webinar on cloud computing. So before going to the cloud computing, so everyone should know how the cloud comes from the beginning. So everyone should know, first of all, we are working under networks. So network means the more than one computers which can be connected through cables. So initially it can be installed and implemented in various universities. After that, we can able to move from single computer to multiple computer. So we have to connect multiple computers. So we have to connect more than 2 computers. We have to exchanging messages through TCP/IP protocol as well as file transfer protocol. After that, some years ago, that the people are very much interested to sharing information, the sharing their web pages, the sharing their videos, sharing their audios. So this is the new information technology era for the exchanging of documents between various users in different countries. So it is the worldwide adaptation. It is the entry of the worldwide adaptation. Then after that, that human mind, the human intelligence can think what, why not be able to sharing the resources. So resources means in terms of whatever we can give money, how much amount of money you can give, that much amount of resources you can get. So that is mainly used in high performance computing jobs. Okay, so the grid computing belongs to the mainly the resource sharing tech area. Nowadays we are using electricity. How much amount of pay for the electricity, that much amount of electricity we consume. So this is the concept. After that, we move to service sharing. Service sharing means everything as a service. Nowadays, suppose in 25 years back or 30 years back, suppose if you have arranged any other marriage in your house, what happened? You tell me. So each member of a family can take some responsibility. But nowadays it's happening? No, it's not like that. Nowadays everything is based on service or contract basis, that you have to, they are delivering a service based on your demand, based on your demand. So this is called a service sharing. This is called a service sharing. The same concept we have to implement it in cloud computing. So everything we are providing service over the internet, over the World Wide Web. Okay, so we are providing ubiquitous computing service. What is mean by ubiquitous? Mean that I will explain in the characteristic of the cloud computing slides. So what is mean by cloud computing? Cloud computing is a internet-based computing, which delivery of computing as a service, whereby shared resources, any data or any software or any type of information which are provided to users, how? Through computers or any other devices, based on the demand only. Nowadays that IPL match is going on. Okay, so the people either 2 months or 3 months back, in many of the users, they don't have that much of channels in your houses or in your mobile phones. But nowadays you are add on some channels, you are add on some services relating to the IPL matches. How? Because of it is of your demand, that your demand is you would like to be able to watch IPL matches, so that you can pay more money, automatically you can get services. So every services is mainly based on the demand they can deliver to the user through a computer network, through a internet. So automatically the people can feel that cloud is a market-oriented distributed computing, which is interconnected and virtualized computers. So which are dynamically provisioned. Dynamically provisioned means at the time, at a particular point of time, that you can acquire any device, that you can demand any services. Okay, at sometimes or a time or changing of time over, you can demand any services from any other devices. Okay, so that everything is based on service level agreement. What is meant by service level agreement? It is a negotiation document between the service provider and the customer. Okay, so what are the things, basic things available in the SLA means they are mentioning quality of service parameters, they are mentioning that how much, they are mentioning the amount, and they are mentioning what are the services they are providing to the users. Okay, so these things and expiry date, everything which is available in the service level agreement. You see the diagram, this is the basic architecture of cloud computing. So the basic architecture of cloud computing having plenty of a large number of services available. Those services or resources. Okay, the cloud computing which are providing services and also providing resources. Okay, that previous one, grid computing, which provide only resources, but cloud computing which is providing services as well as resources. So the resources means what here we represent storage. How much that 2 KB storage or 100 KB storage or 1000 MB like that. Okay, the applications that customer relationship management applications or Amazon online web-based services or anything, whatever it may be. So the resources and services can be provided by the cloud computing to several types of users. What they mentioned, several types of users. Some users they are using the mobile phones. Some users they are using the desktop. Some users they are using the laptops. And so every different types of users they can connect to the cloud computing services through router and switches. Third one, very important thing. This slide is very important. Major primary services. What are they? What are the primary services available in cloud computing? Software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So what do you mean by infrastructure? Infrastructure means, suppose in your college, suppose you have to set up a lab, computer lab. What you can do? First of all, you need a server, you need several computers, you need cables, and you have to connect the computers through server by switches, routers, everything. So this is called as infrastructure. Okay, or CPU or any type of storages or to construct of networks. So this is called as infrastructure as a service. So who are the providers? Amazon.com, Amazon, Nirvanix, GoGrid. EC2 means elastic computing 2, right scale, virtual cloud. So these are all the people, they are providing infrastructure as a service. But please kindly listen, some of the services may be free, some of the services may be on demand, some of the services may be paid. Okay. Second service is platform as a service. What is mean by platform? In which platform you are working, either Windows or Linux or whatever it may be. Okay. So that what is the platform means? It is the runtime environment for applications and development of many web-based applications, or user can processing a scientific information through a critical data, or weather forecasting applications can be implemented in specific platforms only. So some of the platforms which are provided by many service providers. Who are they? Microsoft Azure. Microsoft, they are providing a Azure platform. Google, they are providing a Google App Engine is a platform as a service. Okay. Similarly, Hadoop is a platform. Okay. And Manjarasoft is a it is the service provider which providing Aneka. Aneka, which is nowadays upcoming platform as a service implemented in nowadays in so many universities and colleges. Okay, software as a services. So what software? Anything, whatever you acquire, that is called software. Okay, so end user application, scientific applications, photo editing applications, customer relationship management applications, social media networking. So everything is based on everything is belongs to the category of software as a services. So who is providing software as a services? So Google Docs, Facebook, Flickr, Salesforce, these are all the providers. Okay. Some secondary services. Just you have to know, but no need to explain. Because DASs. DASs means data center or database or desktop as a service. Nowadays, after the 23rd March of 2020, the people, they are sitting in the computer and always listening online videos, online lectures, and also they are watching movies, and they able to acquire your computer in my place. How? That is called desktop as a service. So you have to sharing your desktop in my computer. That is called desktop as a services. Nowadays, even though that Zoom platform, that Google Meet, and so many Microsoft team. So everything service, every service provider, they are providing data, database, desktop, hybrid, hardware as a service. And one important thing, business as a service. What is mean by business as a service means nowadays the people, they are purchasing from television to even a small pen drive. There they are going to purchase through Amazon website, or they are using Flipkart or any other online website. So through that online web services, so they are delivering services as a business. Okay, so that is called business as a services. Business as a service is a very huge topic. It contains B2B, C2B. You know what do you mean by B2B? B2B means business to business. C2B means consumer to business. G2B means government to business, like that. Okay, so there are so many terms available in business as a services. Then framework. Framework means Java, J2E framework, or Linux based frameworks. There are so many frameworks which are widely costly available, but it is very difficult to get those type of framework. Some of them free, some of them paid. Okay, then organizations are types of cloud and cloud deployment model. Both are same name. Please kindly students, sometimes if you are facing a interview, this type of question may ask, what are the cloud deployment models? So automatically don't be confused. Types of clouds and cloud deployment models are both are same. Okay, so that deployment models and cloud types, which categorized into three levels. One is a public cloud, and another one is a private cloud, and another one is a hybrid or intercloud. What do you mean by public clouds? You see the slide. The one man which can standing in the stage, and the more than 100 or 50 people, they are listening their speech. So this is the category belongs to the public or internet clouds. So which is maybe free or which is available on subscription basis. So here the multi-tenant cloud concept is involved. That I will explain in the characteristic of cloud. Public cloud means all the services which are providing to the users by service provided without any accessing permission. That is called public cloud. Private cloud means it is the similar to virtual private network. So just suppose any students they are weak in physics subject, or any students they are weak in chemistry, means automatically the parents they can arrange a separate tuition. So that individual care. This is the particular staff. One staff taking care of one student. So this is the private. And so here there is a leased separate private internet connection is established. Private telecommunication line is established between two users only. So that services which can be passed between two users. Okay, so that is called a private or enterprise cloud. Then third cloud is a hybrid cloud or intercloud. What is mean by hybrid? Hybrid is the a combination or mixed usage of private as well as public cloud. It may be either sometimes it may act as a public cloud, sometimes it may act as a private cloud. Okay, because of in terms of the situations. What is the situation? When the private cloud capacity is insufficient, it goes for public cloud. Okay. Some other types of clouds are also available. What are they? Agency cloud, community cloud, external cloud. Nowadays, the matrimonial websites, which are very much popular in India. Okay, the particular community having a separate matrimonial websites available. So all the matrimonial websites nowadays moving to the cloud. That is belongs to the category of community cloud. Okay. Characteristics of cloud. Characteristics of cloud. First one is ubiquitous network access. That already I told in the introduction. The cloud computing is a ubiquitous computing that I told. Are you remember? Yes. That ubiquitous Can you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because here some internet problems has happened, so that
Okay, no problem. No problem, sir.
don't mistake me.
Okay.
So ubiquitous means simply tell in English, simple English, wherever you go, your network follows. That advertisements can be delivered by one telephone company that you know. So that means wherever you go, that services follows at any point of time, at any instant of time. That is called 24/7, 24 hours and 7 days, that the services can be provided to users at any time, wherever you go. Wherever you go means either you go to hill station, or you go to temple, or you go to seashore. Wherever you go, automatically that your whatever that network available in your mobile phone, automatically they are providing services to you. That is called ubiquitous network access. Okay, measured service. Measured service means nowadays that internet they are using youngsters 100 Mbps, 200 Mbps, or 1000 Mbps, or 500 Mbps, like that. So, how much amount of you can pay? That amount of that much bytes that you can receive. Are you able to understand? That is called a measured service. Measured service is otherwise called metered service. Okay. Then on-demand self-service. Please kindly, students, that nowadays Amazon web service. Suppose if you refer, if you can type in the Google AWS Educate. Suppose if you type AWS Educate webinar series. Suppose if you can type in the Google, okay, AWS Educate webinar series, what happen? Just you click afterwards. After finishing the webinar, you click. It contains so many webinars provided by the Amazon Web Services. Okay, some of them are on-demand webinars. That means some of the webinars already finished. But if you want to see, means that you have to click that on-demand button. Okay, so automatically they are providing that webinar videos and slides to you. Okay, that is called as on-demand self-service. Okay, and further things regarding to AWS that I will explain in the further slides. Elastic. What is mean by elastic means it is extended of services. Suppose 1 month, suppose you are getting a service provider, internet service provider. Suppose if you would like to extend, in what you can do, you can pay some extra amount. Automatically you are getting a channels, or you are getting a bandwidth, anything. Then service oriented, everything is a service oriented, but theoretically only we can tell it is a